Football enthusiasts, get ready for a roller coaster as we break down the 2024 NFL Mock Draft 2.0. We're not just talking picks, we're throwing in 3 rounds of mind-blowing trades. Wondering why you should stick around? It's like predicting chess moves on the football field, and we've got the playbook. Before we dive in, smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Trust me, you won't want to miss our football updates. Now let's jump into the thrill of unexpected picks and trades that could reshape the game. Grab your snacks, settle in, and let the excitement unfold. The Commanders' unsuccessful comeback try against the Jets and the Patriots' thrilling victory against the Broncos on last-second field goal greatly influenced the draft starting order, at least for the time being. This time I make 20 predictions, including all the teams with declining records and the 8-7 clubs who would struggle to make the playoffs. Keep in mind that writing a draft is a marathon, not a sprint, and there's still a long way to go. However, now that we are aware of which underclassmen have declared for this year's draft class, we're getting closer to Detroit in the 2024 NFL Draft. The first 24 official picks order is also available. The playoffs will determine the remaining 8 picks. I included a second round in my second mock draft to look at some of the interesting candidates who might not make the top 32. 1. Chicago Bears from CAR, USC quarterback Caleb Williams. A lot of people will be talking about the Bears' quarterback issue while we wait for general manager Ryan Poles to pull out his cards. While I'm unsure of his plans, I can tell you what other NFL teams think he will do. Trade Justin Fields and choose a quarterback with the first pick. This is a football decision as much as it's a financial one. Although Williams isn't a perfect player by any means, his skill instincts make him the favorite for the top spot. Although he needs to be more reliable, his grace and originality are what set him apart. 2. Washington Commanders, Drake May, quarterback from North Carolina. Adam Peters, who was just hired, is now in charge of all football decisions for Washington. With 3 picks in the top 40, he has the potential to swiftly turn things around. This decision will of course be influenced by what the Bears decide. Is it only a matter of choosing the first draft pick between Williams and May? Quite likely. May can become one of the top 10 NFL quarterbacks and is a great consolation prize. 3. Marvin Harrison Jr., WR Ohio State New England Patriots. The Patriots were cruising to number 2 pick until they fell to number 3 after winning 2 of their last 5 games. The Patriots still have several good choices, even though it likely knocks them from considering Williams or May. There is some doubt here because Bill Belichick has been terminated by the organization, especially because New England is in dire need of help. It makes sense to choose a real number 1 target in the draft, even though there are doubts about who will pass the ball to him. 4. Malik Nabers, WR LSU Arizona Cardinals. Harrison is lost to the Cardinals, but there is not much between Harrison from Nabers. Arizona's game has to be stronger, especially through the air. Of the 53 NFL players that had at least 10 catches of 20 yards or more this season, none were Cardinals players. Nabers, with 34 yards, led all college football players in catches of 20 yards or more. 5. Brock Bowers, TE Los Angeles Chargers. With the expected hiring of a general manager and head coach, the Chargers' views on the draft will certainly shift. Still, an attack requires more power. Many would laugh at a tight end this high, but Bowers is more of an offensive weapon than a real tight end because of his versatility and pass-catching abilities. If teamed with Justin Herbert, Bowers should succeed as long as the Chargers have an idea about how to exploit his talent. 6. Rome Odunze, wide receiver, New York Giants. Odunze is a quarterback-friendly target, making a respectable number 1 option thanks to his size and speed profile and knack for playing through contact. Since 2018, the Giants didn't have a receiver with 1,000 yards, but Odunze might change that as a freshman. Questions like, why not a quarterback, will surely be raised. Even if I believe a quarterback like Jaden Daniels is a possibility, the Giants' ownership, who loves Daniel Jones, has the power to select a quarterback in the top 10. While general manager Joe Schoen has visited with every top quarterback this fall, I believe the QB-friendly target is the team's best chance to address its passing problems. 7. Tennessee Titans, Joe Alt, OT Notre Dame. It would be easy to say that Alt and Peter Skoronski take a backseat on the left side of the Titans' offensive line for the next 10 years. I am at loss for words. 8. Atlanta Falcons, LSU quarterback Jaden Daniels. As a result of his belief that his look at and misuse of weapons may improve average quarterback play, Arthur Smith has become the head coach of the Falcons. It's interesting to think about how good and ready Atlanta's roster would be with Daniels on it. You can guarantee that the Falcons will focus on it after earning a -12 turnover difference. Desmond Ridder has 12 interceptions and 12 fumbles in 13 games this season. Daniels had just 4 interceptions and 3 fumbles in 12 starts. 9. Chicago Bears, edge, Alabama, Dallas Turner. Williams' choice at number 1 will anger half of the Bears fan base, while the other half will curse me for passing on 3 wideouts before this decision. But those are realistic situations. Even after signing Montez Sweat throughout the offseason, Chicago will need another effective pass rusher. Turner, a freak athlete who rushes the passer and stops the run, fits perfectly into Matt Eberflus' scheme and should only grow better. 10. Olu Fashanu, overtime, Penn State, New York Jets. Fashanu already provides pro-level pass protection due to his body control, light feet, and capacity to sit down against power, even though his run blocking continues to grow. The cherry on the cake is his A+ character and intelligence. 11. Minnesota Vikings, UCLA, edge, and Laiatu Latu. Latu recorded 34 tackles for loss, 23.5 sacks, and 5 forced fumbles in his 2 seasons at UCLA. Although he is quick off the start and has a good bend, his skillful handwork and ability to vary his attack set him apart from other pass rushers. His past injuries may be an issue, but the Vikings management has a history of taking chances. 12. Terrion Arnold, CB, Alabama, Denver Broncos. Though there won't be a clear choice for CB1, I know many NFL scouts who believe Arnold has the best set of skills. Arnold is a top-tier athlete with exceptional competitiveness and ball production, even though he's not the most disciplined corner in the draft, with 17 passes defended and 5 picks in 2023. 13. Alabama's J.C. Latham, overtime, Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders' biggest question mark is quarterback, especially in light of the recent regime change. But is there one worth pursuing in this case? Although Latham is arguably the best player in the draft, Raiders fans hurt by the Alex Leatherwood selection may not want another offensive lineman from Alabama in the first round. He has the functional mobility skills necessary to play guard or tackle at a high level. 14. Florida State, edge, and Jared Verse of the New Orleans Saints. The Saints need to address both sides of the trenches this offseason, but the quarterback position will take center stage in draft discussions. Verse is a plug-and-play pass rusher with the kind of experience and physical features that New Orleans looks for in the first round of the draft. 15. Nate Wiggins, CB, Indianapolis Colts. Though I would love to see the Colts get Brian Thomas Jr. from LSU here, they also need to strengthen their back-end defense, especially in a division that already has Trevor Lawrence and CJ Stroud. Wiggins has the qualities the organization is looking for thanks to his length, short area suddenness, and 4.3 speed. 16. Brian Murphy II, DT, Texas, Seattle Seahawks. Tough against the pass as well as the run, Murphy led all interior linemen in 2023 in pass rush victory percentage at 19.6, and none of the other DT scored more than 17%. Some will criticize him for not having the perfect length, but he will prove to them that he's unique by running in the mid 4.7s while weighing 300 pounds. 17. Jacksonville Jaguars, LSU wide receiver Brian Thomas Jr. Long-term support is needed by the Jaguars in several areas, so it wouldn't be shocking if this pick targets the offensive or defensive line. However, adding one more playmaker is a wise move. Thomas has plenty to offer and is an excellent size and speed athlete with a history in basketball. He might not be an option if he is not among the top 15 by April. 18. Cincinnati Bengals, Georgia's Amarius Mims, OT. If Mims was selected in the top 10 or fell out of the top 20, it wouldn't be remarkable. With only 8 starts under his belt, the former 5-star chances are interesting with his scant tape. His physical features are amazing, combining strength, size, and agility. As we wrap up, remember this wasn't your average draft talk. We spiced it up with unexpected trades and picks. Which move got you the most excited? Drop a comment, hit like, subscribe, and don't miss out on more football buzz. Catch you in the next one.